We heard from a lot of you about Friday's On Point memo. You agree. We as America, we are losing the fundamental fairness of our economy. This week in New York, a $250 million condo goes on the market. It's the world's most expensive house in history. At the same time, inflation is making all of us normal folks poor by the day. Average American household, $8,600 every year for just the inflation that we've already had. This is a fundamental reversal of the original bargain. Even in 2008, during the great crash, the rich guys got crushed. Now during the pandemic, the little guy gets crushed and the big guys get even richer. Here are some of our thoughts from Friday. People, Americans, don't mind other Americans getting rich. If some people can do well, then everybody has a chance. You have a chance. If Sam Walton can do it, your kid can do it. Now people rightfully believe they don't have a chance. The deck is stacked against them, and it will be worse for their kid. That's not fair. It's dangerous. Only 30% of Americans believe in the American dream. It's terrifying. It's awful. The dream is what binds us together. The dream is what we all believe in until we don't. America's never had a class problem. We were born free of the European entrenched aristocracy. I didn't come up with that idea. Someone way smarter did. But it's true. America was exceptionally free, and Americans were exceptionally and uniquely free to go from the broom closet to the castle. Jamie Prickle wrote on Twitter, "No bleep, I'm broke." FDNI Richard said, "I'm not sure if it feels like the very wealthy are becoming more globalist and less American." Thundergarden, so he, I guess you're referring to me, is saying the Republican way hasn't worked. We found out why it's so much harder now for the middle class to move up. Well, we didn't. Steve Moore did, famed economist, author of The Fairest of Them All, and Steve is with us now. Are we on to something, Steve, that it is harder than ever?
That's a tough one, Leland. I mean, I still believe in the American dream. Do you?
I do. It's troubling, though, when 70% of Americans do not.
I know.
And you got to pay attention to them, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And by the way, I've been looking at polls on this question for a long time. And, you know, it's rare that more than 50% think the American dream is still there. But it is. I mean, you know, the best evidence of it is I like it. Look at immigrants who come into this country with almost literally only the coat on their back, and they're able to succeed and build a business. And so I think the opportunity is there. But we put on so many barriers to people in the lower classes moving up. Let me just give you a couple of examples. One is the school system. I mean, inner city schools are awful, terrible. Why do we subject mostly minority kids to these awful education? Why not let kids go to good schools like rich people can? Another example is you mentioned inflation. And you're so right about the income losses. Well, guess what? I mean, I said this on your show probably a year ago, Leland, that inflation is the cruelest tax of all because it affects the lowest income people, right? I mean, the people at the bottom are the ones who get crushed by this. I guarantee you that Warren Buffett and, people like,
well, you just think about who people who got
inflation.
Yeah,
people who are living paycheck to paycheck do. So we need good governance. We need more. I believe in freedom of opportunity. Everybody should have an opportunity.
But everybody deserves a fair shot. You and I agree.
That's right.
You and I agree on that. The fact that so many people think they don't have that shot is important. Howard Jackson wrote, I thought this one is interesting. America never had a class problem. We were born free, quoting me. I think actually quoting Alexis de Tocqueville, but there you go. Leland Vittert is indulging in a whitewashed version of history. The truth is America has always had a race problem, and we were not all born free. And the fundamental fairness of our economy assumes that you are white. Has it gotten harder or easier for minorities over, say, the past 30 years?
Oh, come on. I mean, anyone who doesn't believe that minorities have more opportunities today than ever before. I mean, come on, Leland. I mean, we don't have the Jim Crow laws. We don't have segregation in our schools like we used to. Black Americans are doing, look at Hispanic Americans. They have an income that is climbing very rapidly. And incidentally, do you know the ethnic group, Leland, that has by far the highest income?
I'm never good at guessing at questions, but I think I've read Asian Americans.
Asians, yes. The average Asian family in America, and by the way, these are brown-skinned people, have an average household income of $100,000.
Right, but hold on, Steve. But we have to acknowledge that there is an enormous amount of people who work hard every day and feel that there's absolutely no way to get ahead in life. That between inflation and between, as you said, poor schools and poor housing and a lack of public transportation, yes. They just don't have this shot. And clearly, middle-class workers who used to work at an assembly line at the Chrysler plant in Detroit don't have the ability to have their kids have the substantially better life that people 30 or 40 years ago did.
Well, I agree that government has really failed us in the last 50 years. In all of the spending they do, it really hasn't helped a lot of families. It's just grown the government. But my goodness, I mean, middle-class families today, you know, the average income in the United States today for a family of four is like $80,000. That's rich in most countries. So I think the middle class is doing fine. I think we have to do much more to promote equal opportunity through better schools, better system fighting crime in the cities, those kinds of things that make it so hard to set up businesses.
The schools, you make a great point on. I think there's a lot of folks in the middle class who would disagree with you, a number of my friends as well. But, Steve, it's good to talk to you for the conversation. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Leland.
All right. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.